Hey ladies and jellyfish, wombos of all sizes, welcome back to another video. Today we are reacting to the SpongeBob Movie Sponge on the Run trailer that just dropped recently. I'm very excited, probably the most excited I've been in a long time. And if you're new here, know that I will be uploading a lot more Sponge on the Run content in the next week. So, please consider subscribing. I have a lot of SpongeBob content. In fact, half of my content is pretty much SpongeBob. I've done everything from a SpongeBob retrospective to tons of reviews, 10 words or less, season reviews, so I know the show pretty well, and I'm really excited for this movie to come out. So I decided, as the first of my many to come Sponge on the Run videos, I should start off by reacting to the trailer that just dropped. It's only about 2 minutes long, and if you're watching this when it comes out, know that in about half an hour I will be reacting live to some other animated trailers like Sonic the Hedgehog, Scooby-Doo, stuff like that. So if you're curious, just subscribe, go and click the live stream that'll be up soon. But if not, if you're watching this later, which is understandable, I hope you enjoy. And without further ado, let's just jump into this trailer.
I love my life.
First thing to note, I downloaded this, as you can see, because it was laggy, so I apologize for this overlay. But, as you can see, great CGI 3D animation. It kind of looks like stop motion, but it's actually 3D CGI. Very beautiful, very nice. I don't think they've ever done this before. It's pretty unique, and it looks like it has a lot of budget behind it, and it looks awesome. So, hopefully it stays like this, or even potentially improves in quality until May 2020 when it comes out. But if it stays like this, I'm happy. Hopefully it just doesn't get worse, because this is pretty good. So let's move on.
I love you so much, Gary. I'll never...
A lot of Easter eggs here. Obviously great animation. You can see the lines on Gary's shell. Really great animation on SpongeBob here. It's actually funny how he also has a food bowl like Gary. This can kind of looks like the can from Missing Identity, so a bit of an Easter egg there, stuff like that. Stuff to note. It's pretty awesome. It's a great fan service, in my opinion.
Never forget the day we met.
Also, new bubble transition, and also Camp Coral. This is obviously a reference to the spin-offs coming out soon, as well as the Squidward spin-offs, which I predicted correctly, because Squidward just has to have a spin-off for himself. Not C instead of a K, which is pretty interesting. But this is actually going to be an origin story. I don't know about SpongeBob and Patrick, but definitely about SpongeBob and Gary. As you can see, there's SpongeBob as a kid.
Ready!
I don't know who voices SpongeBob here as a kid, but it's pretty adorable. It could be better. It's not awesome, but it's fine for SpongeBob as a kid. And yeah, the design is adorable, really cute, really awesome.
Gary.
It's also funny how, as a kid, SpongeBob could also understand Gary's meowing. That's pretty funny.
Huh? Do you want to be friends? Me too.
Gary, I'm home.
I love how it transitions to him as an adult. That's pretty good.
Gary? Gare Bear?
Great voice acting by Tom Kenny here as well.
Gary? Gary? Have you seen Gary? No.
Mr. Krabs. Oh my god, did you see Sandy's fur? That was awesome. Sandy's fur had like a complete redesign.
Nope.
Yeah, look at that. That looks phenomenal. This is something out of like Pixar kind of right here. And I just love it.
Nope.
Squidward. Squidward's awesome.
Gary's been snail napped.
So this is clearly, hence the title, this is clearly sort of like Have You Seen the Snail all over again. Gary gets kidnapped or something, and SpongeBob and Patrick, only from judging from the trailer, have to go and save him. Very reminiscent of Have You Seen the Snail and also the first SpongeBob movie. And if you've seen my review of the second movie, which is in the description card and blah blah blah, you know that I think Sponge Out of Water is a better movie than the first one. But the first one is awesome. It's very nostalgic. I still love it as much as the second one. So it depends which one you're a fan of. Most people are a fan of the first one, so I think this will be critically pretty well received. So
Summer, the search begins.
Friends don't let friends go on dangerous quests.
we haven't seen Plankton yet in this trailer, so I'm judging there's nothing about the Krabby Patty formula, which is refreshing because both other films had Plankton as pretty much a main character, especially Sponge Out of Water. So if they don't, I'm happy. If they do, it's fine. He's a major character, so they can go all out with it, but I respect it. Also, the burger patty car thing from the first movie's here. Pretty interesting.
With all new faces.
Yes, this is why I'm here.
Hello. Call me Sage. Good name. I'm made out of sage and I am a...
Alright, so the tumbleweed moving, you can see the budget of theirs pretty high because judging from Nickelodeon, stuff like Big Birthday Blowout, stuff like that, the CG hasn't always been the live action stuff hasn't always been their strong suit. But the tumbleweed looks nice. Maybe his head could be a little more better positioned to make it look more realistic. Right now it kind of looks like a cheap Nickelodeon sitcom. But Keanu Reeves is awesome. I can tell he's gonna drive a lot of hype to the movie and give it a lot more money in terms of adults, you know, wanting to see it more. I saw on Twitter that a lot of people said that he was one of the reasons they would go and see it. So if it works, it works. It's obviously for business, and I love Keanu Reeves, so yeah.
Sage. So it works out pretty well. I'm Patrick. My name means toaster in Celtic. Pretty sure it doesn't.
The most amazing places.
The lost city.
Yeah, this is, by the way, Keanu Reeves is pretty much the David Hasselhoff of this movie. I already tweeted that out as a joke, so take that with a grain of salt. This is the place they're going to with SpongeBob and Patrick. Unlike the first movie, which was Shell City, this time they're going to Atlantic City. Obviously, the animation is phenomenal here. You can see the real effort that goes into this place. And, yeah, they're going here to find Gary, I guess.
Atlantic City.
Boy, I hope we don't lose focus.
Look, I wouldn't worry about us losing.
Yeah.
Cotton candy. Ice cream.
This is pretty obviously a reference to the first movie. Where SpongeBob and Patrick go into that club, or the place where they blow the bubbles in the bathroom and stuff like that. You can even see Patrick's mouth is pretty much the same that it was on the cliff in the first movie when he did that funny reaction meme thing. So, I'm 99% sure this is a reference to that, so.
And a hero.
Let it ride, Pat.
Also, I don't know how I feel about this, gambling thing. Maybe that'll make this movie PG or something, because obviously casinos aren't the most child-friendly place in the world.
Let it ride.
Also, oh my god, Reggie from one of the best episodes of SpongeBob is back. He doesn't have his mom tattoo. Maybe that'll be explained in the movie, I'm not sure, but he seems to be like the dealer in the casino or something. I'm not very sure.
You can bet on.
Put it on L.
Patrick, that's not an L, that's a 7.
7 starts with an L. Oh, that's weird.
This guy's the only reason I'm here.
The SpongeBob Movie, Sponge on the Run.
Great
This is gonna be like
great title.
A buddy movie.
Oh, I love your sense of irony, Patrick.
Thank you. I love my sense of ironing too.
Pretty subpar Patrick jokes. I respect it. It's pretty funny. At least they're not resorting to fart jokes. Illumination. But yeah, the quality on this seems to be very high. They have a really good track record with their films. So let's hope this goes out well. Very important to us fans. Obviously, after 20 years, you'd expect them to make a decent film. Hopefully honor Steven Hillenburg somewhere in it. If they do, that would be awesome. Maybe bring in some other characters. Who knows? They seem to be doing well.
This film is not yet rated.
Yeah, if you want to share this film on social media, there's hashtag Save Gary, SpongeBob Movie, stuff like that. Definitely do that. I think this is new hope for the show, and hopefully it's just more successful in the years to come. Thank you all for watching. This was my reaction to the first trailer to SpongeBob Movie, Sponge on the Run. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Once again, I'll be uploading lots of other videos on this topic, and I also have a lot of other SpongeBob videos, most of which are in the description and card above, so check those out, please. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.